All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and we've got drama as Gervonta Davis is going at Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going at Gervonta Davis, but it's all going to wind up with, I think, something that is really good, and that is going to be a Shakur Stevenson fight, because all this drama, where have we seen this before? Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video we're going to be in the 135-pound division, where Gervonta Davis will be fighting Frank Martin for his WBA World Championship in the month of June. I believe it's June 15th. It's going to be in Las Vegas. Terrific. From what I can see, a very, very good undercard and a very, very good fight. So let me see how long that is. We got May, June, right? Because it is now April 27th. So we got about 6 weeks before that fight takes place. They announced the fight on April, I think they maybe like a little bit before the Devin Haney-Ryan Garcia fight. They announced it, and now they're into the full swing promotion. And so Gervonta Davis fight promotion would not be anything if they did not try to make it look like Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Were battling each other and couldn't stand each other. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to jump in the position of Frank Martin and do the promotion that Frank Martin is not as well equipped to do. And I'm not big on calling people geniuses. I don't call people geniuses lightly, and I don't think that this is genius. I think this is just a very good play, and they're doing it again. Now, before I get into the details of all of the sordid conversations, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much for your continued support. It really makes a huge difference to the channel. Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Shout out to Barbara D. Matty Yo in the building, Jay Miller, Big, my guy, Big Dre, all y'all, thank you so much. Okay, so let's go through all of the drama that happened yesterday. So Gervonta Davis snaps on Floyd Mayweather out of the blue, from what I can see. Talks about how Floyd is a bitch, and how if he sees him, he's gonna punch him in his jaw, and how Floyd Mayweather Jr. is trapped in Saudi Arabia because he's broke and he owes everybody money over there, so they won't let him out of the country. And then he goes on a live stream and he challenges people to jump on the live stream. Then you've got Floyd Mayweather Jr. who jumps out there and puts pictures of, says we knew that Gervonta had sugar in his tank, and shows that real. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, man, I don't know what Gervonta Davis was doing with that dance he was doing. He's slapping his hips and all of that. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know what that was. But we've seen it before, so he puts that out on his social media. And people are reacting to Gervonta. People are reacting to Floyd. You got videos coming out left, right, and front and center with people taking this seriously, right? You got people slinging nasty mud at Gervonta by saying Gervonta, was out there sleeping with Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s daughter. Let me put a little asterisk. Let me put a little pause right here in the middle of this conversation. Okay, man. Everybody that has a child, every male that has a child, you have slept with somebody's daughter. Hate to break it to you. Every single solitary woman that you see ever is somebody's daughter. Okay. So the idea that and Floyd is what, 46 years old. Gervonta is like 29. I don't know what how old Floyd's daughter is. But I suspect that she's well into her 20s. Has a baby that's a couple years old now. They're to say they're young kids. If they're both in Las Vegas and they wound up dating each other for a little bit of time, hey, man, it is what it is. Like, I don't understand. Like, man, if you have a daughter, eventually somebody is going to have a relationship with your daughter. That's just how the world goes. Unless for some reason, there's something preventing your daughter from engaging in those type of acts, those type of things. Like maybe she's not, she has some type of impediment or something. Other than that, that's a natural course of life. So even just getting on and just that type of pettiness, man, is just, to me, it's, first of all, it's uncalled for. But if you really think about it, it's almost like, so what? It's not, you telling me his daughter, like when his daughter's younger than 18 years old or younger than 17 years old. Okay, then we got a problem, which means you're going to call the police on dude for that one. But man, anyway, the thing that gets me is that this is clearly, this happens every single solitary time that Gervonta Davis has a fight. So I don't get why people continually act as if they don't have a clue. This is clearly for the promotion for the fight. Now, I'm going to juxtapose that to something that people said Ryan was doing just to sell a fight. They said Ryan Garcia was just acting crazy to sell a fight with Devin. But guess what happened? It's when the fight was over. Ryan's acting the same way. If you go to Ryan's Twitter feed, Ryan just last night went on a 30 tweet tirade. So like he went and he was on live stream saying the same thing that he was saying before about he's out here to save the children and all of this type of stuff, man. So I don't know. I'm not completely buying that Ryan was, I'm not completely buying that all of that stuff going on with Ryan is just some act. I don't think so. Personally, I think that that is just who Ryan is. That all that drinking and all of that, I don't doubt that Ryan was doing that too. But anyway, it did wind up resulting in having people talk about the fight. We'll see when the numbers for the pay-per-view are not coming out, and maybe not even the gate, but we'll see what it really, really, really was eventually. But also, we'll see how it served Ryan in the next fight. Clearly, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is one of the biggest names in boxing. So the fact that Gervonta Davis is beefing with him over all of these different little things, and they're trying to set up another fight to replace the Devin Haney conversation, because that's what Floyd did with Shakur. Floyd is like, this is the fight that needs to happen, Shakur Stevenson. So you got Shakur, who, according to Bob Arum, is a free agent soon. And then Shakur gets out there in a chair with his shirt off with gold chains, not gold chains, what do you call it, man, with his drip on, and says, hey, man, you arguing with the wrong guy. You need to be talking about me. We're going to make this fight. Man, that looked completely and utterly choreographed. Now, I'm a big fan of Frank Martin. I know Frank Martin got a shot in this fight. Do not sleep on Frank Martin. But at the same time, I know that Frank Martin is not a huge name. So it's not really just going to be something that Frank can continue to, can carry that type of promotion. He's not there in his career and in his exposure yet, but Floyd is. So it's just, to me, I think Floyd's just stepping in, and they're causing a bunch of noise to get people's names on this Floyd, to get this stuff on Gervonta. It's going to wind up being a big fight. A lot of people are going to watch it. I think it's an excellent card. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.